Oh, Sharon. Uh-oh. Now, I didn't expect to hear this. This isn't a rumor. This is from Channing himself. Have you ever met anyone, named Channing before? I've never heard that before. Never heard Channing before. But apparently, they get down to business. Him and Dr. Doom square off. And I think what's been filtering through is that Gambit got beat up. I highly doubt that they probably would have him beat Doom. Just considering if he's supposed to be like a Thanos level threat in this movie. I just don't think that. Maybe a stalemate? I mean, they're both big actors. Well, let's see here. All right. Channing Tatum has a bum leg. If Tatum hadn't injured himself shooting Avengers Doomsday in London recently, this profile would have been much more strenuous. Central set piece. We'd probably be bowling or something if I wasn't like this, he says. After walking into our lunch meeting with a pronounced limp for the remainder of the production so far, we had tons more shooting, Tatum says, including a big fight with Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom. Tatum was sidelined, sitting in for close-ups and allowing his stunt double to take on the heavy stuff. Man, he didn't get to do it all. Today he says he's taking the day off, his pain meds, so he wouldn't be falling asleep and drooling. My body doesn't do well with codeine. Those painkillers from the UK docs were strong. Interesting. So his big fight with Dr. Doom, but we don't know if it's a group fight or not. See, because in Deadpool and Wolverine, he was in a group fight, When I sat up in my chair was when he did that whole, with the cards, I was like, oh, okay, we about to get there. Because, he was mainly like comic relief with how his accent was, you know what I mean? So I was like, are they going to also make him badass? Because, in my memory, Gambit wasn't that funny in the comic books. Maybe in certain ones you read, but in the ones that I was reading coming up, he was funny because of his flirtatious, suave, nature and flirting with women and, rogue and stuff. But like they definitely made him real funny. And I was worried about what they were going to do with the character. And it made me happier when they finally let him let him cut loose. Says here, intensive physical therapy and wrapping the Avengers shoot for a 2026 release lie ahead. Yeah, they're not done. It's not about the pain I feel in the moment, Tatum says, his legs outstretched under the table on Santa Monica Hotel rooftop. I feel like they be saying stuff like that just so that they get all their words in. I need you to write a 1,000-word article on this. All right, and I need it by tomorrow on my desk, pal. It's knowing I can't take this back. And now I know what the next 6 months of my life will be like. It's a nagging reminder that a leading man known for his athleticism is fragile too. Quote, I just hate getting old, Tatum says. He's 45, but even in midday sunlight, he looks much younger. Or maybe it's just that the image of him from films like G.I. Joe to Magic Mike overlays his face as we speak. He feels younger than he is. So, he says in his mind he's literally 30 years old, 26 if I'm honest. Okay, that's good. I like that. He's got a young mindset, keeps him feeling young, but he doesn't like getting old. Here's a tip for you people getting older. I do a lot of fasting, and even though I'm bigger now, and I'll lose that by the end of the year, but even though I'm bigger now, whenever, like for example, I just did a smoothie diet. I just did smoothie a week, all smoothies, just smoothies. Oh, I had some watermelon, blended watermelon too. And literally, I still have a few here and there. Every single ache, pain, and tight muscle, I would say I'm 98% good. They're almost all gone. Any stiffness, any lowered mobility, any problems stretching the body, all of that is gone. There's around 2 to 5% left. Just from that, even though I'm like 240, and I hit like a freight train, and I can move like that now. You know what I'm saying? But there's been times when I've been bigger, and I have been, not eating like I should have been eating. And certain foods, really cause a lot of acidity in the body, and that tends to make you tight and inflamed and hurt and ache. This when you get up, that type of stuff, or sitting down, that stuff, gone. So somebody send this to Channing. Maybe they'll help him out if you don't know about the magic of juice fasting or the smoothie diet or water fasting. Post your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Now I can't wait to see this. I would love for it to be one-on-one, but I got a feeling it's going to be a team versus Doom. I got a feeling. 10 million subscribers.